Namaste, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Blooming Lotus Healing Channel. My name is Jakara, and I'm a spiritual healing facilitator. And I just kind of wanted to come in. This is the first video for 2024. And I was coming in just to hang out with you guys, to connect with you, and just to share what's been happening on my end. I know that I've been kind of MIA for um, around, I feel the last time I posted here was in November, and I just kind of wanted to just come in and share what's been going on. I know some of you have been sending me messages asking me, how are you doing? Are you okay? Is everything okay? And yes, I'm okay. I'm fine. I just been in this introspective space, and yeah, and it's something that I needed to kind of share here with all of you. I know that I shared a little bit about Vipassana and everything that I've been doing with some pre-recorded videos that I did. But I just kind of wanted to come in and chat. I know there's been a lot of shift energetically. Everyone has been feeling it. I just kind of wanted to just share. And I just kind of wanted to just ask you, how are y'all doing? How are you feeling? And maybe just have just a little bit of a chit chat here. I also have a hang drum here. Um, it's not a hang drum; it's a different type of drum. But I just kind of wanted to share that I'll be doing a little bit of a meditation with it, and so I'll share a little bit of that medicine here today for everyone. So, hi, Moonstruck, welcome. So happy that you're here. And hi, Nicole. So happy that you're here. And so, yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that I'm going to be sharing. It's not a hang drum. I'm trying to remember what it's called, but I'll show you from here what it looks like. And I was inspired by a friend who posted a video on a group chat that I'm part of a women's circle online that I'm part of. And I remember we were kind of all feeling the energies. I know that the energies have been really, really difficult for a lot of us. Like I've been feeling it, and I've witnessed people feeling it, and so anyway, so with that said, she posted a video of her sharing just the sound of the drum, and I got so activated and so inspired. So I was like, you know what? I think we need this type of energy right now. We need this chill energy. We need to relax. We need to remember who we truly are. We need to remember that we are love, that we are joy, and we've been so immersed in so much, right? That's been happening, and a lot of it has to do with the planetary shifts, and we're entering into this Pluto in Aquarius, and I know that's been really rough for a lot of people. Some people have been feeling it in different spectrums and or different layers, right, or different angles. So if you're one of those people who have been experiencing that, I just kind of want to just say my heart is with you, and I just want you to know you're not alone. It's a thing, right? And so yeah, thank you, Nicole. Yeah, hi, Mary, how are you? So happy to see you, ladies here, and gentlemen, if there's any gentlemen here. And I just kind of wanted to also just let you know that I'll be doing some readings today. This is going to be a very chill live. So there's really not much going on except for just us chatting and sharing. And if you want to get yourself a cup of tea and just hang out, maybe some hot chocolate if you're somewhere where it's very cold. And I also will be doing readings with my oracle deck. I am accepting love donations for that, so if you are interested in getting an oracle reading with my oracle deck, feel free to share a donation, and I'll send the link here. I apologize, I don't have the link here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it here. In the meantime, let me know in the comments, how are you feeling? How are y'all feeling? How has this beginning of the year, how has it been treating you? I'd love to hear and to read what's happening on your end. Yeah, and in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the link for the love donations. And again, it's any donation. I'm not, it's just an energy exchange, right? We want to make sure that's one of the things that has been coming up for me. energy exchange is important um, for us to honor each other and our energies. And so here I am signing into my, let's see, let's see. Huh. So it looks like my thing is not working here. Hmm. I'll take a look at that. So I see, felt those emotions and trying my best to stay in faith and trust. My life has been blah for 4 years now, so I haven't really felt Pluto shift yet. I'm so sorry, Moonstruck. Major changes already happening. My directorial debut next Sunday for a short film. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you, Nicole. That's amazing. That's incredible. This is incredible. That I love that. So, where is it showing? Is it somewhere we can all see? Like where is this at? Please let us know. Can we all come in and join you on this celebration? I'm excited. Let's see here. No, baby, you're not gonna come up here. Not now. Okay, that's why. Yeah, so I'm just gathering here. Okay. The blooming. Oh, let's see. I'm just kind of coming in and there. Thank you for your patience, y'all. Okay. I'm trying to see your messages here. Jazz is in the house. Yes, ma'am. I also started online events around holistic healing. My main path is help myself and others. I love that. Nicole, that's so beautiful. Yes, join the celebration. I will be doing the film festival circuit, but I will have public showings and we'll definitely let you know when and where. Awesome. Yeah. Miss you, but also your beautiful cat. Yes, he's here. You probably saw him, but he's probably trying to get up here. And yeah, and then you can see Kadeen back there too, behind my meditation chair. Um, let's see. I don't know why it's giving me this issue, this thing. Okay, let's take a look here. I know we're hoping the same. We're hoping that 2024 gets better for you, Moonstruck. Um, it really is difficult, to deal with that. And let's see. Kind of wanted to share too that for these past couple of months, I've been in deep introspection and doing a lot of healing, a lot of clearing for myself, a lot of healing. A lot of stuff came up for me on the first Vipassana retreat, and I'm actually going to do another one in April. I signed up for another one in April. The one I did in December, I ended up serving that one. So what you mean by serving is you end up helping run the different things. So specifically for me, because I am good in the kitchen, I ended up in the kitchen cooking, and it was a really interesting experience. And it was really beautiful to connect to that side of just being of service after sitting a few times, and being able to give back to other people, and being able to have that opportunity to share that that love with everyone else through the food. So I was just like so grateful for that. And yeah, so it was a very different experience this time around in December. My husband got to sit. He got to sit in December, and which was really great because then I got to send him love through the food because we couldn't talk. And then there's Jazz. We couldn't really talk, so that was really, for the 10 days, right? And so the only way that I could really share my love with him was with the food, which was really great. And so yeah, so I just kind of wanted just to share that. And it was really great because it really gave me an opportunity to really see what it feels like to live a regular life, not remove myself fully from the world, and how I could incorporate meditation or this vipassana meditation into my life. So that really rekindled my relationship with meditation, especially with vipassana specifically, because there's so many ways that we can meditate, but especially with vipassana meditation, that really rekindled my relationship with it. And so I really enjoyed and appreciated that. And so yeah, and so I kind of wanted to also share that that I am so excited. I'm going to be shifting the branding as well for the Blooming Lotus Healing. I've been working on that as well. I've been like kind of quietly working on that, and I'm just super excited about that. It's just been a really beautiful journey of creation with a lovely friend who's also I met her through a woman circle, and she's also a healer herself, and she's also a graphic artist. And oh my goodness, it was incredible. It really was incredible um, to create with her and to create with someone who is so aware of energy. Like, she connects to the colors, she connects to the colors in a way that is energetic in nature. Like, she really sees the spirits of the colors. And so I have this new logo that we're gonna bring out, like I'm gonna reveal in probably in March. Is It has so much intention, so much love, and it's like specially made specifically for this channel and for the rest of the work that I'm doing. I feel like I'm evolving, and so I felt like I needed to kind of refresh, which I thought was really cool. And so, she says, "Thank you, Nicole. Me too. I'm in my spiritual awakening, and I don't know how to get out." It's interesting because it's just one of those things where we don't really get out of it, right? We kind of go through it. And so that's where it gets really tough. Another thing I wanted to mention too, I've been reading this book which I downloaded to my which I love that you mentioned that, Moonstruck. So there's this book I downloaded to my Kindle app on my phone, and I'm looking at it here. So I kind of wanted to recommend this book for everyone. Right now we're really going through this huge shift of consciousness, and so I would love for everyone who's here to consider this book, which is called, I'll tell you right now, it's called The Map of Consciousness Explained. And it's by a doctor. He passed away a long time ago already. But this book is really life changing, and I really would recommend reading that book because it really helps us kind of see where we are in the consciousness scale, so that we can continue to align ourselves with what will help us move forward. So maybe that will help you in your journey. This book will probably help you, and he has other books too. And his story is really fascinating because he was born in the 20s, in like 1926 or something like that. And he passed away in 2008 or 2007. I can't remember. He lived a long life, very long life. And but he was actually a doctor, a medical doctor, a psychiatrist, who was also seeking truth and seeking God. And in that journey, he found Zen meditation. He went into Buddhism. He went from, like, I think, being Protestant or some sort of Christian, um, uh, one of the Christian, expressions of religion. I can't remember exactly which one, but then he went into from that to being atheist, to being agnostic, and then kind of just allowing himself to how is it to really explore consciousness. And I really appreciate this book because he's coming from, of course, that scientific mind that he, of course, had, but then he also is coming, really trying to make it so easy for us to understand, how to kind of focus on what all religions, all, let's say, all avenues that are teaching us how to move forward in our path. He kind of breaks it down in a way that helps us kind of see where we are at in the map of our existence, and then where to move towards, right, which is really great. And so being brutally honest with ourselves, I think that's the biggest thing, right? Like being honest with ourselves and say, where am I still holding on to things inside, right? Like just recently, I just had many things kind of come up for me, bubble up for me around grief. I was grieving a lot. I had a bunch of different things happen last year and the year prior that were really heavy, and I didn't really process them. And by sitting in Vipassana, I was able to really see so clearly that I still had to process some grief. And so then that's why I took the time and the space for myself, because I said, you know what, I need to take this, because if I don't do this, then I'm not going to get any better, right? And so that's where I've been, and I've been in this really beautiful journey of release. And I say beautiful journey, but it hasn't been easy, right? Like it hasn't been easy at all. And so I just kind of wanted to just share that here with you. Hi, Sandra, welcome. And so I just kind of wanted to share that here with y'all. And so, yeah. So with that said, I just kind of wanted to get started. So please let me know in the comments if you can hear this. So this is the first time I'm doing this here live, and I'm not sure how the sound will translate to you guys. So if you can let me know in the comments, I'm gonna do like a little bit play a little bit of the drum and see if you hear it. And if you do hear it well, let me know. If you don't, let me know, and then we can scratch it out if it doesn't work out. So I'm gonna start playing and see. Let me know if you can hear all the sounds. I'm just gonna try to bring this way and see if that helps. Can y'all hear it? Let me know in the comments. So I know that y'all can hear it. Otherwise, then we'll just leave it alone. But I just kind of wanted to do that to help with meditation today. So we'll start with, maybe we can do a little meditation, dropping into our hearts, dropping into ourselves, practice a little bit of that. You feel it vibrating on your phone? Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to burn a little bit of Palo Santo right now, setting the intention, calling in Grandfather Fire, Grandmother Earth, Grandfather Air, and Grandmother Water, calling in all the 4 elements, including ethers, and just cleansing the space. Cleansing the space for us here. Hi, Samira. So happy to see you. Cleansing the space here for everyone. Everyone says that they can hear it, so that's good. So I'm just going to let spirit just take over, and there's not necessarily like a specific song or sound or anything that I'll be doing. So there's not like a specific song per se, but I'll be playing then the drum here. And if you want to maybe bring your water, maybe you want to bring your water and have your water kind of receive the medicine of the drum, you can do that as well. That vibration also can, resonate with the water that you take in. Or if you want to bring maybe a crystal that you want to receive the energy here. And then, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Calling in my higher self. And Spirit, please bless this meditation with harmony, peace, love, courage, and all that is for the highest good and highest good of all. And so it is. And so I want to invite you to take this moment just to get yourself comfortable on your seat. If you want to lie back, you can lie back as well. And just allow yourself just to focus on your breath. I want to invite you to focus on your breath. Continuing to just notice if there's any tension in your body. Just allow your body to release. Maybe at this moment you can maybe tense your body up all the way, and then release. So if you want to do that, just to kind of help yourself release the tension in your body, you can do that. And I want to invite you just to give yourself permission to take this moment for yourself. Call in your higher self, your guardian angels. Want to clear all that doesn't serve, that has been picked up throughout the month, throughout the week, throughout the last year. Let the sound cleanse the energy, your energetic body. And I want to invite you to call your energy back to yourself with your breath. If you haven't closed your eyes yet, I want to invite you to do so. Calling in the energy of healing, support, love, harmony. And allow yourself to soften your body. Soften your body. Allow yourself to relax. want to invite you to take a moment to assess where you're at this moment. If you close your eyes and you've allowed yourself to be present with yourself, I want to invite you to come back into your body, into your space, into your awareness of the here and now. And give yourself permission to give yourself a hug for taking this time and the space to center, to receive, to be present. And if you're feeling inclined to send love to the entire world, visualize yourself sending all this loving, delicious energy out into the entire planet. Visualize yourself receiving abundantly this beautiful golden light and allowing yourself to expand that energy out into your room and expand it out into your neighborhood, into your city, into your state, your country, and every country in the world, and every single planet, and every single part of this planet. Send your love to the element of water, of air, of earth, of fire. Remembering who you truly are. You come from joy, you come from love. Joy is your natural state. Joy is where your soul resides at all times. Giving yourself permission to invite joy into your heart. And when you feel ready, in your own time, you may open your eyes, coming back into the awareness of the space. Yes, thank you, Nicole. You're welcome. You're so very welcome. Yeah, super happy to share this here. And yeah, just wanted to just hang out with you guys and connect and just really just share, right? Like the practices that I've been engaging with, right? So not only do I engage with meditation, I engage also with um, playing instruments to help me meditate, and I go into this meditative state for myself. And so, hi Monica, so happy to see you. So happy to see you. I love the picture of your elephant. Yes. You're so very, very welcome. I'm actually gonna be recording some of these sessions that I do. I've been recording some, and I'll be posting them on Spotify so that you can listen to them. You can feel the energy. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been MIA for a while, and I just kind of wanted to come in and just. This is the first video for 2024, and I'm coming in on February 3rd, right? I've been really aligning myself with a season of winter and allowing myself to slow down and to rest. And so, but excited to start ramping up for the spring and the summer. And yeah. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you all want to send a donation, feel free. I'm gonna put the link here as well. Thank you for reminding me, Nicole. I didn't post the donation link. And so I will go ahead and do some readings. I'll probably stay here for the next, I want to say 20 to 30 minutes at the most, and after that I will be closing. So if you want to receive a reading from my oracle deck, feel free to send a donation. Doesn't matter how much you send, it's fine. I'm not attached to the amount. It's just a energy exchange, that's all. And so yeah, Nicole, I'm really excited for you. And please let me know when your showing happens, so that I can go watch it. This is exciting, and I'm just curious to know. Can you share with us a little bit about what the movie, the short film, is about? Or is that something that has to stay on the wraps until you release it? Let me know. And so, yeah, so exciting. So exciting. And so, yeah, with that said, I'm going to pull some cards for you, Nicole. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. That is incredible. And then I just wanted to say, too, that I'm going to be doing readings. I'm going to be doing readings again on Mondays. I'm looking at probably doing it either once or twice a week. Once or twice a month. So just kind of wanted to share with y'all that. Yeah. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and connect to your higher self, Nicole. Connect to higher self. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please connect me to her higher self. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right. So let me see. Okay, what's the point of focus here? Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, so I'm just pulling. I'm combining from my astrology deck alongside with my oracle deck. So now I'm pulling from my oracle deck, calling in Spirit of psilocybin. What messages do you have for Nicole at this moment? Messages do you have for Nicole at this moment? Powerful. Okay. This is all present moment stuff, okay? This is messages for you for the present moment. And this is all based on the conversation about this actually is the conversation that you've been having with the universe about persistence. So this is the first card that came up, is the card of fixed sign. And it's just, you've been in this persistent mode of being throughout your journey. And so that you arrived here in the messages that the Spirit of psilocybin wants to share with you. And the first card that came up for you was card number 8, which, hello, we're on 2024. And then we have that, that beautiful number 8, which is the essence of this year, which is going to be connecting us to our abundance. And so I see here grandmother water. Okay, so we have that incredible number 8. I don't know if you can see it there. Okay, there. Number 8. And then we have grandmother water. Okay. And so grandmother water is all about being in our awareness, being also in our in a place of flow. It's also about our emotional body, but beyond that is about receptivity as well. How are we receptive to where, what the universe is trying to send to us here, right? And so what I find very interesting here is that you have number 8 a couple times here on this spread, and you have number 3 as well. So what that tells me is Number three, when I see that, I connect number three with the essence of the Holy Trinity. And the essence of the Holy Trinity to me is all about integration, like being able to integrate all the work that you've been doing, right? That persistence that you've been in, right, for a while. Now at the very moment, it's all about integrating everything that you've done so far into your daily life, into your routines. And so not only integration is a big part of your journey right now at this very moment, but also the integration of abundance, of taking action that will bring more abundance into your life. And the cosmic child came through, and when I see the cosmic child alongside with the grandmother water, what I see here is flow of creativity, like a really great flow of creativity, very powerful connection to your creativity, to your creative nature. And also uh it's not just any creative endeavor, right? It's like kind of like this aspect of really being connected to this really powerful place of creativity, and feeling like you can do anything, like the world is your oyster, right? Like you can do anything under the sun, and having that feeling, right? And so this is the conversation that the spirit of psilocybin is kind of reminding you of. It's just, not only are you being invited right now to really connect to the essence of grandmother water, which is all about flowing and receiving, right, what's coming to you. And we have that number 8, which is all about abundance. And remember, abundance is not just only about the financial abundance; is the abundance of opportunities, abundance of security, of resources, the abundance of having the support, right? Which, that will fall onto resources. But that's really what I feel here. The spirit of psilocybin wants to say here is that you want to stay in that place of receptivity, allowing yourself to flow and continuing to be in that creative power. Now, the last card that came up here, I feel this is an avenue for you, an avenue to continue to deepen your creative endeavors, is to connect to your inner adolescent, right? And so with the inner adolescent, we basically, um, we're connecting to those parts of us where, maybe they're the hobbies that we used to have when we were growing up. Maybe it's the activities that you enjoyed that brought you a lot of joy. So continuing to connect to that inner adolescent and having that joyful, playful uh, interaction with yourself and with the world, you'll actually be able to tap deeper, even deeper and even stronger into that cosmic child energy, which is all about creation. Okay. So this is this is really incredible. I really love this. And Yeah, I mean, these are really amazing cards. And again, this is all about, guiding you towards how to deepen that creative power, right, for yourself. And so bringing that, try to bring in a little bit of that essence of the adolescent into your life, into your creative endeavors, in everyday life, and you'll notice how this will just shift. Like I see, like the visual that I'm getting is this, like this water flowing forward. Like imagine this like forceful water that just flowing forward, and it's just moving like that, it cannot be stopped, right? Like a tsunami type of, but not destructive, right? Like it's not destroying anything, but it's kind of like just like I'm moving forward. I'm like, and there's nothing that's being destroyed. It's just like this open path. And that's what I'm really shown, is that open path, and that this water just flowing really strongly and powerfully, and without, I don't see any dams, nothing, just like full on, just this straight path of just incredible. And when I think about that too, and I'm going to add this too, which this is not in the cards, but I'm going to add, with this visual, it's kind of interesting because spirit of the universe is kind of showing me this, right? Like this path, excuse me, this pathway. Oh my god. Okay, stop it. Okay, this pathway that is open, right, to receive all the water. And so that is like the essence of the masculine and the feminine, right? The masculine being the structure, right? And then the feminine just kind of flowing into that, in through that structure. And so just kind of wanted to share that with you, because I'm being shared that visual, and I feel it's important for you to kind of take that into account as well. So like in this energetic connection to the energy of water, continuing to create those spaces for the water to flow, intentionally, right? Like very intentionally and purposefully, right? Like just it's going the direction that it's meant to go, and it's not just going overboard. It's not. It's going where it's meant to go, but it's powerful. So anyway, um, you're getting Niagara Falls. Okay. Yes, I love that. I love that, Nicole. That's incredible. Yeah. So it's about a man who shows his devotion and love to his wife by helping her finish her novel. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's lovely. That's so lovely. Yeah. So that is it. I am complete. I'm going to disconnect from your higher self now. Please disconnect. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, that is so lovely. Um, yeah, and so I feel that, when it comes down to this journey, and of course, you're part of the beloved method. You've been, I'm sure you've been clearing yourself a lot, and that also has been, helping you, clear all those energies for yourself. And so I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of all of you, all of the students. And so I'm excited about teaching the advanced class next week. It's going to be really powerful. I've had so much, and I think that's part of the reason why I was kind of like, I slowed down a little bit, because I really needed to reassess and needed to kind of process and also receive more information, because you got to remember too that the more we expand our consciousness, or the information that we learn, then the more we are able to really bring forth, right? And so a lot of times, at least that's how it's been for me personally, is that whenever I channel any information, that's, something like this, which is, this is a robust system that's really coming through. It's all about, expanding the awareness of what is possible, and then bringing that forth into the system, into the beloved method, which is really great. And so yeah, anyway, you've been clearing, right? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so I'm not gonna have any more guests so far, as of right now, because I've been exhausted. I've been doing a lot of work here on the channel, and it takes a lot of effort, right, to kind of bring people in and to get the schedules going, and then it's a lot of energy to come in and just really try to be a good host to your guests, and then making sure that people get the communications and setting everything up on the background, and I do run everything by myself. So it's just been really difficult. And I did have someone helping me that volunteered. God bless her. She volunteered for a little bit because she saw that I was struggling. So she came in, but I don't want to. She's following her path, and I want to make sure that that I do that. But yeah, it's just been really a lot. It's been a lot. So and I also I'm rethinking the bringing the people into the channel, not because I don't love people. I love people. But also part of it is just been a couple of things that I've noticed, right, in the spiritual community, which this segues into what I wanted to talk about this today real quick. Having discernment on who we are following is so important. I just recently saw a video on Instagram, which I was gonna show here, but I don't even know how to put it here, so it's gonna have to be another time. But of this woman who is very very knowledgeable. She's a channeler, and she's very known. And she was mentioning how she has contracts with a deity. And she mentioned this, and I thought that was kind of interesting. I said, wow, we got to be very careful, because A lot of times when people are working with these deities, they may seem like there, some of these beings that can be transactional, which she actually mentioned how this deity was transactional and wanted things back from her. And when we see anything like that, that's not really operating from a place of unconditional love, right? And so when we're dealing with a deity or any sort of entity, really, I feel it's an entity that she's working with. When we're dealing with these entities, they're really it's really false. It's false light, right? It's information that confuses people and doesn't and brings them out of themselves into a state of confusion. And I don't really believe in that, right? And so we want to be very aware, right, of who we're connecting with. And so I learned my lesson over the last year. I connected with a lot of people, lovely people, but at the same time, we got to be very mindful of that. So in the spirit of that, I decided to keep the channel clean, just so that I can make sure that yeah, just so that I make sure that I'm not bringing people in that could potentially misguide anyone. And so and I learned a couple lessons last year and even this year, where I've had people in the spiritual community where I'm going to give you an example. I had one of the reasons why I was grieving. I'm just keeping it real here. One of the reasons why I was grieving this past month was because I was part of a circle, of a women's circle, and this was, it was a paid endeavor, and I was supposed to share this with this other person. And this person, we were supposed to split, right, the the monies. And this person received the monies and never split the money. And it wasn't really about the money. It was the lack of communication for me, because I don't really do this. I don't really do these things, all of it for money. I just have to pay my bills, and I have to make sure that my energy is reciprocated. And so with that said, I trusted this person, and it ended up going sideways. And so not everyone that is in the spiritual community, not everyone that's calling themselves spiritual, are really operating from a place of integrity. So we want to be very, very careful. And so I just kind of wanted to share that. And so and so yes, Nicole, I feel like that's definitely dark energy. And this person is very known on YouTube and has a lot of followers on Instagram and YouTube. A lot of people follow this person blindly. And there's a lot of more people like her that she kind of disclosed that, which I thought it was kind of interesting. But again, I was talking to a dear friend of mine she's a channeler, she's a oracle herself. And she said this year is a year of revelations, and it's true. And so a lot of things are being revealed. So we want to keep our antennas open. And that's one of the reasons why I've been quiet myself. I sent out an email to those who are part of my email list. And I kind of was explaining a couple of weeks ago how I've been in this introspective space where I realized there's been a lot of noise in the internet. And the only way that I was able to find this out was because I took myself out of the noise, and I was able to go in and reflect, right, and meditate for 90 hours, right, for 10 days, in 10 days, for 90 hours for 10 days, right? So it's 9 hours per day that I meditated. And so it took that long, right, for me to kind of come out of the monkey brain, right, of the monkey mind, and come into the awareness of self and what really matters. And what really matters here is for us to stay present with ourselves, right? That's really what matters, is for us to stay present with everything that we're doing. Like whether it is, when we're cooking or when we're eating, you stay fully present, right? That's really what matters, because that's where we really stay really in awareness of who we are, right? And where we're going. And so when we're distracted with all these different things, right, which, here I am, sharing, stuff here on YouTube, which in a way I felt that distraction. So I was feeling a little bit of that, I was kind of like torn, right, in between do I want to distract people or do I want to help them, right? And so so then I was like, okay, well, I really need to reassess this. I'm not here to distract you. I'm here to empower you. I am here to help you go back to yourself, not to tell you what to do, but to help you. And there's There's a big difference between myself and other practitioners, other people. Other people want you to stay hooked. I don't want that, I don't want you to stay hooked with me. Even with my oracle deck, you're going to find that when the oracle deck comes out, which I'm working still on the booklet, when the oracle deck comes out, you're going to notice this deck is all about going back to yourself. It's all about shining light into shadows, and serving as a reflective, as a mirror for you to reflect upon, and for you to stand upon your truth, right? And so, one of the things that I'm going to be sharing on the booklet as well is journal prompts and things of that nature. Why? Because I don't get to tell you what to do in your life. I don't get to tell you how to live your life. I don't get to tell you what's in your future, because you have the complete and extreme, incredible power to actually make those decisions yourself, right? And so that's what I want to remind you all of. It's like we have that responsibility for ourselves. However, a lot of times we abdicate that responsibility because it feels like a lot, but the reality is it's not, right? And so it's really not, because when we actually stay present with who we truly are, and we realize what we're capable of, then we realize, oh wow, I can do this. That it's really not that much. And so even though sometimes we might feel tired, we might feel, and it's all about redirection, right? It's all about recognizing, okay, maybe I'm feeling a little overwhelmed right now. Let me go back and just go back into awareness of self. Maybe I'm going the wrong direction, and this is just my soul trying to tell me that this is not the path. This is why I highly recommend people to go and check their human design. I'm a generator. And so as a generator, I cannot go, like, I know that anything that frustrates me, that's not where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go towards the things that bring me joy and excitement, and I feel my energy expand. And so, and everyone is different, right? Like, if you're, you can find out if you're a projector or a manifesting generator or a generator, or I can't remember the other one, the reflector. And then there's a video actually that it's here on the channel where I've brought someone who talked about all of the different types of people with human design. You can go online and find not the type of people, but the type of human design, the archetypes of the human design. But you can go online for free and Google human design and find your chart, and you'll be able to really get the information so that you can start following your design, right? And so that's my recommendation for everyone, right? And that's the message that I want to bring forth for this year for everyone, is to remind you that you have everything within yourself to actually get the guidance, the information, the power, all of the thing, the energy, everything that you need is within you. And I know it sounds kind of like hallmark, like, but it really is the truth, right? And so when I took the courage to start this channel, it hasn't been an easy path, right? Like sometimes I have to step back and I have to reassess, but then I always go back to, why am I doing this, right? Like I'm able to go back to, why am I doing this? What's my purpose? And I go back to that, and I know that my purpose is to be of service. I know that my purpose is to be here to support people, and to share truth, and to share the best that I can, so that people are not confused, that they're guided. And so that's one of the reasons why I decided not to bring more people for now, more people into the channel. So I'm so glad that you remember Moonstruck. Yeah. So, if you want to go back and re-listen to that, and then so that you can remember, kind of get, I loved her. She was amazing. But yeah, I've been seeing in the spiritual community how there's a lot of, we got to learn how to navigate and have discernment. And so for that reason, I started a podcast with this other woman who had a situation with a false light teacher. And so, we started this podcast, and we're bringing people also, we're planning to bring people to share their stories as well, to share their stories about, different situations that they've had. And it's not really for the purpose of like bringing all the negativity, but people need to be aware so that you are able to make better decisions. And you have, if you have the awareness, then you can make a decision that is with discernment, instead of just blindly making a decision of following someone, doing all of their whatever rituals or whatever, and then you end up in a situation where you're worse than when you started, because they're just kind of funneling all the energy. And so yeah, I mean, I've been having to do a lot of refining for myself, and recalibrating to connect to myself, so that I can make sure that I am doing things that are for the highest good of all, and for the highest good of the channel and myself, right? Because the last thing that I want to do is to create any karmic entanglement for myself. As a spiritual healing facilitator, and I work in the Akashic Records, I'm like, it's all about integrity for me. And so the last thing that I want to do is do something that is going to bring more karmic entanglement for myself, because I do this for a living. I clear people all the time from all these entanglements, stuff that they've done in other past lives that affects them on this lifetime. And even for myself, I've done this, I've cleared myself so many times, and I continue to clear myself, and all the stuff that I've done in other lifetimes. I'm like, I don't want to go back there. Right. I've learned my lesson. I'm trying to go forward here. And so, and that's what I'm hoping to bring, that perspective and understanding for people. That's the reason why I'm going to be focusing more on teaching the beloved method. The beloved method, it goes beyond the twin flame journey, even though the twin flame journey is an initiation. But it goes beyond that, because the twin flame journey is not the be at all. There's so much more to us than just the twin flame journey. And so, I know, not popular opinion. A lot of people might be upset with me about that, but it's fine. It's okay. No big deal. I will deal with that. It's okay. But it brings that perspective right back into self, and back into that self-awareness, so that we can make changes, and in a positive way. So, hi, Jacinda. I'm so happy to see you. I've missed you guys. I miss you, ladies. I don't see any men here, so I'm gonna say missed you, ladies. Unless there's a man here, then you can reveal yourself. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna say missed you, ladies. But yeah, so happy to connect with y'all. And I wasn't sure if anyone was gonna show up. I was like, I'm just gonna go live. I'm gonna announce it last minute. I was inspired this morning. I was like, I'm just gonna go live and connect with my people. I've missed you guys, and I know, Moonstruck, you sent me a message. Moonstruck was one of the people that sent me a message. Are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just working through my stuff. And so, yeah, it takes a lot of energy to do this. So that's why, I just, and then Sandra says, hardly anyone stays present these days. That's the trouble. Yeah. But you're trying. Yes, definitely. Trying is the best. Yeah. Oh, you were worried about me? I love you, Moonstruck. That's okay. I was fine. I was fine. And I'm gonna do another session of a Vipassana session in April. So I was kind of mentioning that at the beginning too. So yeah, so I'll do another Vipassana, and it really did rekindle my relationship with meditation in such a way that now I just which you're not really supposed to crave, but now I crave it. I crave meditation. And you're supposed to do twice a day, but I do once a day, working my way up to twice a day. But when I was in December, when I was serving, I was serving the for 10 days. And so the for the centers that I go to for meditation, these are free, and they're run by students. So old students like me, they we go and we serve, right, whenever we can, to help run the centers. So the last course that I went to, I was gonna sit, and then they asked if I could serve, and I decided to do it. And then I was able to meditate 3 hours a day, and that was lovely. That was so lovely. And they actually made you meditate for 3 hours, like 3 hours. Like, it was obviously broken down different times of the day, but they would make you meditate the 3 hours. In the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening, we had to meditate the 3 hours, which was so lovely. And yeah, of course, in the perfect world, right? It was still kind of perfect, right? Like that, even though I wasn't doing the 9 hours a day, which that's rough. The 9 hours a day is rough. It's really rough on the body because you're sitting for so long. But anyway, so like I was saying, That was really lovely, and I was able to really rekindle with meditation. But again, carving out 2 hours a day sometimes can be a little hard. So, and sometimes we get distracted too. I get distracted with social media sometimes. And so, you go into the rabbit hole, or maybe you start reading a book and then you kind of like, oh, time to go to sleep now. And then I didn't get the meditation, the second one. So, I'm working towards that. So Nicole, you still didn't read the rest of the book, but you will feel drawn when it's right. Yeah, exactly. You'll feel drawn into it when it's right. And so, in the meantime, just enjoy. I'm actually thinking about one of the things that I was thinking about doing is, like I was mentioning earlier, for those of you who were here and got to listen a little bit of the music, I'm going to be posting more videos that are for meditation and to kind of help you recenter. So that's going to be the refocus for this, is to kind of share more meditation, for like more meditation videos. I used to have those before, right? But more meditation videos, and more videos that are going to help you focus on self, right? So that you can go back to self, because that's really what I noticed we don't have enough of. And I know that we do crave, receiving information and what's happening and what's the, what is this, what is that. There's plenty of people doing that, and I feel that, again, I don't want to add to the noise. I want to actually add to the silence. I want to add silence and mindfulness into your lives, right? That's what I want to do. So let's see. Okay, so Sandra saying it feels like you've been giving a lot of love when you meditate. Well, that's how it feels to myself. Oh yes. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I have been. I'm sending you so much love, Sandra. Nicole is saying creating an in-person holistic healing event in North Carolina. Would love for you to be part of it. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Yes. I would love you. Let me know. You are going, Nicole, where is it that you are in North Carolina? So I have a really dear friend there. And so yes, definitely can send me an email when you're ready, and planning. I was gonna say, I just kind of wanted to say, yeah, is that from God? Yes, absolutely. God is everywhere, and the interesting thing about it too is that, um, when we go into these places, and again, and I'm gonna put here, the name of the place that I go to for the meditations. Um, you're able to really connect to that lovely God essence yourself, right? And so, oh, you're in New Jersey, but you're traveling to collaborate with people okay. Okay, so let me know where and who it is, because I may know somebody or people there, or I have a friend who lives there and she's involved in the spiritual community in North Carolina. But it depends where in North Carolina, obviously, wherever you are. But anyway, I just posted the website of the place that I do the Vipassana. And yeah, and so, like, if you ever want to do this, I'm not gonna lie, it's work. You're going to be doing some work, and it's free. The only thing you need to do is just take the 10 days. And then if you don't have a way to give back financially, you could always go back later and give back with how do I say this, service, right? And so they're always seeking servers. That's the thing, um but yeah, connecting to that place of peace and tranquility. And the best way that I can describe it is this joy that comes from within, and from nothing else but from within. And you know how sometimes we feel happiness when we have something new, when we buy something, or when we see someone, but this is that essence of joy that comes fully from within yourself. And we can all access that. All of us can access that, truly. And so I just kind of wanted to share that. So anyway, Well, y'all, it was great. It was lovely. I kind of wanted to invite y'all to, if you want to sign up for the class, the Beloved Method class. And Nicole, you be the what is it, the person that, because you've taken the class. What do you how have you liked the class? What can you share about what the class has done for you here, in the comments, really quick? You don't have to, like, can be something simple. I don't want to overwhelm you, but if you want to share, please share it here, because I really want people to see, um, what this class does for people. And she says, love it. Yeah, you see, Nicole loves it. And so I just kind of wanted to share that, because it really, I've had people say that it shifted their perspective in their, in the way that they relate to people, in the way that they see themselves, and also it shifted so much within themselves energetically. And so, I'm not taking too many people at the time, so the class is going to be a maximum of 4 or 5 people at the most. And the reason why I do that is because I want to make sure that I can take the time to care for you guys, because I am definitely, checking your homeworks and everything, and there is homework. So if you ever want to take the class, please make sure that you sign up for my newsletter, my website. I'm going to be, sending that out, and for people to sign up. And again, it's going to be very limited. And again, the only reason why I do that is because I want to make sure that I am, that I'm able to care for everyone, as they go through their journey, forward, right? And it's also a lot of energy to hold space, right, while you're teaching. So you want I don't want to do it in a way that is just extends spreads me thin. Look at that. Nicole says it helped heal myself and wasn't expecting that type of healing. Oh, I love that. It makes me so happy. Seriously, it makes me so happy to read that. And so, yeah, I'm so grateful. So grateful for that. That's the best gift that I can receive there. So yeah. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna ask you to really get back into yourself, and give yourself a big hug, give yourself a big, energy loving a hug. And I'm giving you also a hug. I'm sending you so much love your way, and I hope that today, and the rest of your weekend goes fantastic, which it will go fantastic. So love you all, and have a good rest of your weekend, and namaste. Bye everyone.